Everything fine with your foot, your health?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good.
Ready to go.
What moment this summer, maybe, or now, did you feel like you were fully ready to go?
Already in spring.
Spring?
Yep.
So good.
You know, Garrett the other day talked about how he expects to show up in different spots this year as opposed to last year.
Yep.
Will you too?
Yeah, I mean, they have us playing different positions, so we just got to be well-rounded, know what we're doing, know all the plays.
Go to the right side at all?
I mean, not really, but sometimes inside I'll go to on the right side. So.
We were just talking to Wiley about the new right tackle, Hubbard. What are your impressions of what he's likely to bring to that side?
Oh, he's a good, solid right tackle. He's going to do very big things for us. He's going to help protect either Baker or Tyrod. So.
What have you just seen from the defense these first few days, and just to make you encouraged about what you guys might be able to do this season?
The intensity, we got a mindset. We're here to work. We're tired of losing, trying to change this program around. So we're doing whatever we can to help this team win games.
How much of all the, especially on your side, Paul, there's a lot of new faces. How much does that, all the fresh personalities and all the fresh faces, help you as a young player kind of move on from what happened last year?
Well, we brought in a lot of ball players. We brought in a lot of good dudes that could ball. So they're ready. They're ready for the task at hand. We want to win games. That's our main priority. Help this bring winning to this city. So we're doing the best we can to do that. So right now we're just grinding, making sure we're getting better at everything, every little thing. So.
That positive energy that they seem to have brought, they're not accustomed to what has happened here. In that, has that had an impact on you as a young player to help you put what happened last year behind you and not think about it and just be looking to the season ahead?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the past. We're not really worried about that anymore. It's a new season, starting over. So we're just ready to go.
Well, question about how Greg Williams approaches things. Last year he had whatever set of players he had, some injuries to deal with, etc., and he was in his first year. With a somewhat different cast of players and him being in his second year, how much mystery is there in all of the different things he might unleash this year that we didn't see last year?
He surprised me every day. I mean, he always has a new scheme, new stuff going on every day, and if a guy goes down, there's always a next man up philosophy. So there's always the next guy up, next man up. So whatever happens, we always have a guy that can always play that position too. So
as it applies to how you might line up, you kind of wonder in your own mind how much you'll be hopping around to different positions in different fronts, or is it kind of set in your mind without tipping your hand and telling the world, I'm going to play here, here, and here, this time, that time, and the other time? But is it a mystery in your mind how many spots you'll line up in, or do you kind of already know?
Now, as a D lineman, I'm supposed to know all the positions on the D line, so it doesn't matter if you put me on the left hand, right hand, D tackle, nose. I'm supposed to know all that. So, I just try to prepare myself in case I'm called on.
In relation to that, the investment in the ends, you and Garrett, was pretty high, high draft picks. Whereas the investment and the guys who are playing the interior, they're lower drafted guys or undrafted. But beyond that, how capable, in your mind, are those guys on the inside to complement what you guys are trying to accomplish in the line as a whole?
Oh, very capable. I believe in those guys. They're ball players just like me. They're ready to work.
Do you get the sense with all the new bodies around it, some of the things that Greg had to do last year, he's not going to have to do this year. Maybe this year he's going to be able to play the style of defense that he envisioned for you and Myles and the rest of that unit?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're ready. Whatever Greg wants us to do, we're ready to do it. We just want to bring winning back to this city and this town. So.
How much do you think what should be an improved secondary will help your pass rush?
I mean, coverage and pass rush go hand in hand. You know, good secondary, good pass rush. Good pass rush, good secondary. So they both work hand in hand.
Can you see any, early in camp, can you see that this group is going to be better than what you had and what to work with last year, the secondary?
Yeah, I feel like we're going to be special this year, and I'm excited to see.
Emmanuel, you seen any difference in Myles this camp?
Oh yeah, Myles is Myles. You know, he's a ball player. He wants to play ball. He wants sacks. He loves sacks. So you know, he has a good mindset going. I mean, he's always been that guy, that charismatic guy. You know, he's ready to work. You know, I believe in him, and we all believe in him. So we're ready to help him out.
What could a healthy Myles Garrett for this defense all season do? You know, this season.
Watch and see.
While you were away, you do any deep thinking about the Cleveland Browns while you were, you had a little time away from the team regimen?
You said thinking about the Browns?
Deep, how good the team can be, what the whole experience is going to be like for you here.
Yeah, when I was away, I was training hard, working hard, calling the guys, seeing how everybody's doing, make sure everybody's mindset is right, just ready to go out there and just do the best we can to help this team win.
In terms of a right mindset, because obviously overcoming the psychology of coming off now in 16 years be a thing. What things do you see that might indicate that you guys can get past that and have a good year?
We're together, we have a great bond and we have a good team bonding. We went to teams before we left for a break. We interact with each other. We talk to each other, make sure everybody's heads on straight. Just make sure everybody has the same mentality going into camp.
Emmanuel, what's your impressions of Chris Hubbard so far going up against him?
Oh, he's a good, solid right tackle for us. He's going to do a good job protecting Baker and Tyrod.
Okay. Yeah. Is it when a guy comes from an organization like Pittsburgh and is a new guy coming here? Does that mean anything that he's been around, a little bit and been part of a winning franchise?
Yeah, it definitely means a lot. If you bring winners to a team, they're going to bring their winning too. I mean, he came with Todd Haley, so he pretty much knew the scheme too. So yeah, he's definitely going to help us. He's a guy I feel like he's going to contribute a lot to.
Who's winning the battle so far, you or him?
I'm not going to comment on that.
So I'm sorry if you already talked a lot about this, but just how much do you think you might be inside at times this year, and what's the versatility you guys have on that defensive line, you think?
Like I said, I'm prepared for anything. I don't know. It depends what Greg wants.